Today we're doing a full body postnatal yoga class. We are going to focus on core healing and flattening. This class is also great for sore neck and back. Let's start on all fours. We can mobilize our spine with cat and cow. Let's exhale, engaging your core, rounding out through your back. Inhale, looking up, tipping your tailbone up, keeping your core engaged. Exhale, round out. Inhale, look up. Moving with your own breath. Good, coming back to a neutral spine. Let's take some hip circles. And you can bring your upper body into it as well. Just moving however feels good. Good, let's go the other way. Coming back to a neutral spine, let's re-engage our core. We'll move into bird dog, lifting opposite arm and leg. Keeping your back strong, not dumping through your lower back at all. Lowering down, switching to the other side. Exhale. Engage your core, lift. Inhale, down. Moving with your breath. Good. Let's bring our hand up behind our ear. We'll open up through our thoracic spine, and then we can reach through for a gentle upper body twist. Coming back up, thread the needle. Last one on this side. Good. Taking your other hand up behind your ear, opening up through your chest, reaching through. Last reach through. Good. Let's tuck our toes. We're gonna lift up into bear pose. If you have diastasis recti, you can keep your knees on the ground and press your knees into the ground as you engage your core. Otherwise, you can lift both knees off ever so slightly as you engage. And let's hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing down. Big inhale through your side ribs and back ribs. Exhale, re-engaging your core. Option for pelvic floor lift. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing down. Big inhale. Exhale. Engage. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing down. Good. Let's come facing the front on our knees. We can tip over to the side here. We'll lift our leg 10 times, re-engaging your core. Lift and hold. Let's bend our extended leg. You can reach for your foot And we'll take a quad stretch here. If it's available to you, you can press your foot into your hand, releasing through your hip, keeping your ribs pulled in here. The flexibility comes from your hip. If you're in this pose, gently release out. Let's come to the other side. Lifting 10 times. Lift and hold. You can reach for your foot. Nice quad stretch here. Good, feel free to stay here or press your foot into your hand. Good, gently release. Let's grab a sip of water. Let's find our way up to a standing position. We can take a wide stance. We're gonna do warrior two on the right side. So you can turn your right foot out, deep bend in your right knee. Let's take our hands to our ribs and do one core breath, expanding 360 degrees throughout your ribs. And then exhale, engage your core, zipper up. Good, we can take our hands out, continuing with our core breath. Let's move into eagle arms. We can take our right arm over top of our left, bend our elbows and reach for your palms or your thumbs, lifting your elbows up, feeling a nice stretch through your shoulder blades. Core stays engaged. Right knee is pressing towards the back of the room. And now let's tuck our chin and we can round out. Nice stretch through your upper back. Good. Releasing out of the pose. We're going to turn to our right for pyramid pose. Let's line our feet up as if they're on train track, so not your back foot right behind your front foot. Taking our hands to our hips, let's find length in our spine, shoulders roll down our back. Hinging forward, keeping length in your back. Spreading your toes, pulling up your kneecaps, engaging your legs. Focusing again on your core breath. If it feels good, you can release yourself over your front leg. Before coming up again, let's turn to the front, moving into goddess pose. Knees pressing towards the back of the room, opening up through your groin, engaging your core. Good. We can release our hands to just above our knees. You want to give yourself a gentle stretch here. With strong legs coming up, let's turn to our left side for warrior two. Refocusing your attention back on your core. Moving into eagle arms, this time left arm comes over right, bending at your elbows, lifting your arms up. Releasing your chin down, nice upper back stretch. Good, releasing out of the pose. Let's turn to our left now. Setting up for pyramid. Lots of length in your spine. Feel like a string is pulling the top of your head. Slight hinge. Beautiful, releasing forward if that feels good. And then coming all the way up. We can step our feet together. Let's find our balance on our left foot. Bringing our right foot up for tree, either at your calf or at your thigh. Let's bring our hands together and we can press our hands together. Finding a steady spot to gaze at. Re-engaging our core. Good, slowly release your right foot. Let's find our balance on the other side. Hands pressing together, shoulders rolling down your back, engaging your lats. Good, releasing down. Shake it out. We can come down to all fours. You will want to be facing the left-hand side of your room. Let's move into downward dog, tucking our toes, pressing our glutes into the air. Heels can reach down towards the ground, but you can also have a deep bend in your knees if needed to find length in your spine. Refocusing on your core. We can center our left foot, letting our right leg float up behind. You can bend your top knee if that feels good. Bringing your right leg back down again, centering your right foot, left leg comes up, bending your top knee. Beautiful. Coming back out of the pose, back through all fours. I have two different options here. If you have diastasis recti or you're just easing back into exercise, we can come down onto our elbows, extend your right leg out behind you, and we'll balance here, focusing on your core. Or for more advanced, we can shift our weight forward, bringing our arms to 90 degrees, balancing here. Ensuring you're not getting any coning or doming. Core stays engaged. Coming back through all fours. Let's switch to the other side. Left leg extends out, and then either coming down to your forearms or shifting forward into a 90-degree balance. Coming back up, back through all fours. We're going to make our way onto our back now. Let's lower down safely on our side, keeping your core engaged. You can bring your heels in so your fingertips can touch them. Arms and palms pressing into the ground. On an exhale, let's engage our core and roll up to bridge. Engaging your glutes. Steady breaths here. Slight lift in your chin, so there's space underneath the back of your neck. Good, let's roll down one vertebra at a time. Release at the bottom. If you're practicing pelvic floor contractions, you can add a pelvic floor contraction with this next bridge. Lifting in and up, engaging your core. Lift, inhale, down, release. Exhale, engage, lift, inhale, down, release. One last time. Fully releasing your pelvic floor at the bottom. Good. On an exhale, bring our knees up. You can grab it behind your knees here and pull in for a nice stretch. You can stay here, or if you want to do a more advanced, you can flex your feet, reaching the outside of your feet for happy baby. Fully releasing through your pelvic floor wherever you are. Slowly moving out of this pose. Let's move into a figure four stretch here. Keeping your top ankle flexed to protect your knee. Exhale. Gently release this side. Let's move to the other side. Your knee that's crossed over gently presses away from you. Good. Slowly moving out, we can extend our feet, or you can find any comfortable pose for our last resting pose, shavasana. Hands can come out halfway between T and your body. Let's take a big inhale in and sigh out. One more time. Let your whole body feel heavy on the ground. Scan your body, relaxing the muscles of your face, your jaw, your tongue. Relaxing your shoulders and your arms, your fingers. Relaxing your belly, not controlling your breath, just observing your breath. Relaxing your pelvic floor, your thighs, your calves, and your feet. You can continue to rest here or start wiggling your fingers and toes, circling your wrists. Take any last stretch that might feel good. And find your way to a seated position. Namaste. You did an amazing job today, and you're also doing an amazing job as a mother. I know how much it is to balance and juggle everything. I'm sending you some extra love today, and I hope that you can give yourself some extra compassion and kindness.